Right. Got another record to show you today. This one is a local pickup, but it's the same artist as last time. This is Stan Rogers, Fogarty's Cove. And as you can see, it's also sealed, just like last time. So, much like in the last video, we're going to open this guy up for the very first time and spin it on the old turntable for the very first time. So, Fogarty's Cove came out in 1977, and this was Stan Rogers' first album. So there's not a whole lot of information on here. From Freshwater had more information on the outside. Maybe we'll get some little tidbits on the inner sleeve, but I don't know because I don't know what it's going to look like. It's really exciting to do these live unwrappings of records and seeing it for the very first time, along with anyone watching the video. Well, not really though, because whoever's watching the video is watching it after I've already done it, but you get the idea. $28. Oh, somebody originally paid $10.52 for this, which isn't quite what I paid. And then this other price here was written on afterwards, $28. So this record's been passed around, but miraculously, it's never been played. So, there's not really much more to say about this. I'll give you a shot of the track listings here. So, I'm familiar with these songs, but I haven't owned this record before in vinyl format. I can show you the CD. So this is what the older release of the CD looks like. I got this not too long ago as well. The CD's been re-released. This version is no longer being produced. So they changed the cover, as you can see on this one, right? Because this is red. It's got that same image, but it's got different font, obviously, different background color than the record. I personally like the record the best because I like that font and I like orange better than this red. The red and white is okay. So they've since issued this again, the CD, second iteration of the CD. And it's got the same image in the center once again. I don't think they'll ever change that, black and white of Stan standing there. But you get a little bit more busy artwork where the red color is here and the orange color is on the record. You get old-fashioned ship and sailing paraphernalia, that kind of thing in the background. It's all right. I'm always gonna prefer the look of the record here. I think once I saw this for the first time, I really liked it. I like this color. I like the simplicity of it. It looks quite old-fashioned as it is. There's Stan's record company, Fogarty's Cove Music. That's no longer going, of course. I think it was absolved into a larger record company. This just is quite a simple design. It's just really title and image of Stan on an orange background. That's all you get. And same with the backside. Backside is quite simple, just orange background, track listing, credits, the band, legal information, and cover artwork credits. And that's it, yeah. So I think it's about time that we got this opened up and spinning on the turntable. So let's get to that. Okay, we're about ready to open this up. So we got our pretty crappy kitchen knife and the very nice album. Yep, so do the best we can with what we have, right? Not gonna be investing in fancy tools just to destroy some plastic, at least not yet. So, I'll try to get this on camera best way they can. This one's gonna be tough because there's no I'm not sure how well you can see that, but the opening is shut pretty tight on this. Try to make an incision here. I'm not sure that's working. Okay, we may have to go in from the top. There's a bit of excess wrap at the top right corner there. Let's see if we can't puncture that and start a little tear, kind of like that. Those plastic dollar bills we have now here in Canada. Once you get a little incision going in those, zip, it's gone. It's all torn. And it goes back to the mint. I assume to be replaced, or I don't know what happens there, but you can still get your dollar value for it. Just got to trade it in. But it's quite annoying, actually. Not really sure whether plastic bills are any better than paper bills. But I digress. We're not here to talk about that, are we? Okay, I got an incision. So you can kind of just... Oh, there we go. Okay, it's going to go along the... Nope, it's not. It's going to... Well, got that much plastic off. Very nice. Making progress. I thought it was going to run alongside the seam here for the shrink wrap machine. Oh, here we go. Very nice. It's just tearing away. I forgot to say in the last video, I know some vinyl collectors really like to keep the cellophane on the records and just, you know, make an incision at the opening of the sleeve, you know, to preserve the cellophane. I'm not really a fan of that because I have those auxiliary protector sleeves, the plastic. It's a little bit better quality than this. So, you know, doubling up on the plastic just seems redundant to me. So, you know, if you don't like this, hate away, but for me, my collection gets opened properly. So that's what's happening here. So, you know, I can still keep this in mint condition with those other protectors. Okay, here we go. And she's out. So there's the first look at the album out of the cellophane. It's looking very, very nice, very pristine. I'm really happy with this. You know, obviously you pay more for vintage vinyl still in the cellophane, but considering this is an out of production item, I don't know when or if ever these will be reproduced. So, you know, to get one in new condition, this is about the only way you can possibly do it. And I think it's pretty great. I'm willing to pay a little bit extra to find this kind of item. I know that the disc inside is going to be as pristine as it possibly can be. It's never been played. The only thing that could happen is if it gets crushed, compressed over the years, that might have some warping effects on the grooves, but there's really no way to tell whether that is going to have happened or not. And of course that could happen to non-sealed vinyl as well. So, you know, you take risks. But again, like, this is the only way I was going to get this the way it is. So pull this guy out for the first time. I'm wondering what the inner sleeve's going to look like. Ooh. Looks like handwritten lyrics or descriptions. Yeah, they're lyrics. And then signature there, nice. And the record label again. Cool. And there's the other side. Oop. Another folded sleeve. The last record had that too. It's just folded ever since it first went into the outer sleeve, I guess. The cover. That's okay. Not really avoidable. So, let's get it on the turntable. Ready? Sorry about the noise. Very nice. Dusty, but absolutely mint condition. Hard to see on the camera, but it's looking quite nice. So, the first song on here is called Watching the Apples Grow, and I don't know that much about it, but it sounds like it's a song about not liking Ontario and city life and wanting to just be in the country and by the sea. So, typical maritime content, I guess, as you would expect from Stan Rogers. Anyway, without further ado, let's have a listen.
It's early up Ontario farm, chicken crow for a day. I wish I grew an apple and sapples up above Fundy's Bay. Oh, it seems so far away. On the ridge above Acadia's town, to the valley down below, the evening shadow falls upon the families listening to the radio and watching the apples grow. Down on the farm, back among the family, away from Ontario, hear the ladies singing to the men, dancing in heel and toe, and watching the apples grow. I'd rather be your scummy lakes in the city of Toronto don't do a damn thing for me. I'd rather live by the sea. I've watched the bees and geese go by, foxfoot in the snow. I've climbed the ridge of Gaspereau Mountain, looking to the valley below, and watching the apples grow. Down on the farm, back among the family, away from Ontario, hear the ladies singing to the men, dancing in heel and toe, and watching the apples grow.
So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this little unwrapping video of Stan Rogers' Fogarty's Cove. First time ever played this copy and opened with you live on camera.